to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. And we'll see if Centennial wants to hustle up to the line here. Luke Cunningham was the guy that got a hold of the quarterback.
Sometime on the quarterback keeper, stop under 33, Basham, and 32, Boatman.
And Centennial looking to the sideline. 5 seconds to go, and they're not going to run another play. Time will wind down, and Chaparral gets a late field goal and then an interception return for a touchdown, and they will take a lead into halftime. At intermission, it's Chaparral 9 and Centennial nothing.
Back deep to receive, number 32, Boatman, and number 25, Julian.
Caleb Pottle, the kicker for Centennial. And the onside kick goes off of Chaparral Upman, and Centennial is going to have the football to begin the second half with 11:57 to go in the third. They take over down 9-0. Now on first down, the ball carrier hit in the backfield, but able to break away from an arm tackle as Dallas is across midfield and down to the Chaparral 46-yard line, a gain of 3.
Dallas, the ball carrier, stopped by number 89, Shepton.
Centennial knew they had to do something to kind of change the momentum a little bit. Chaparral scored 9 points in the final few minutes of the first half, and they were set to get the football and maybe add to it. So instead, Centennial comes out with the onside kick as the ball carrier Dallas noses his way down to the 45-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 6. Handoff running behind the right side of the Centennial offensive line, and it's a pickup of about 1.5 yards, but it will be 4th down for Centennial. You figure the Coyotes, who started this with an onside kick, would go for it here. They're going to change enough personnel to at least bring the punting unit out, but I think if you're Chaparral, you've got to watch for a fake here.
Brings up 4th and 5 for the Coyotes. Line up in punt formation with number 12.
4th and about 4 to go. Instead, Centennial's going to kick it away, and it's a wobbly kick that goes out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. So interesting there that Centennial decides to kick the ball away. And with 10:05 to go in the third quarter, Chaparral has the football, leading 9-0. Receiver to each side of the field in split backs. Gage Hampton in at quarterback. The handoff goes to Sam Boatman, who carries up the middle of the field, out across the 30 to the 31. That's a gain of 5.
34 Dallas for the Coyotes.
Firebirds come up to the line of scrimmage. It's Fox as a wide out to the near side. Anthony Stanica, the receiver, to the far side of the field. And a handoff on the counter. Goes to the right side, and it's Hollian on the carry, and he's out across the 35 to the 39-yard line, and that will be a Chaparral first down. They didn't give him the 39. I was looking at the official on the near sideline. He had him marked at the 39. They're going to put him down at the 37, but still a first down. Boy, and Centennial kind of got a running start there as they were slow to get to the football. Their defensive huddle was a couple of yards off the football. I think they thought it was going to be spotted around the 39 as well, and so all 11 defenders almost got kind of a running start there. Chaparral was trying to hurry and get the ball snapped to take advantage of it, and instead they end up snapping the football, and Centennial never has to slow down, and they get penetration into the backfield, and the tackle made back at the 32-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it's 2nd and 15. Two receivers to each side of the field. And the screen pass set up, but the ball batted down as Dallas jumps up to get a hand on it, and it will be 3rd down. Third down, 15 from the 32. 9-0 Chaparral, 8:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Receiver to the left and 3 to the right. Centennial stunts. And Hampton trying to run away from trouble. Now turns up the field and does a good job to get even past the line of scrimmage. He was harassed 10 yards deep in the backfield and did a good job to get, as I said, back across the line of scrimmage. He gets to the 35-yard line. It's still going to be 4th down and about 12 to go, and so the punting team will come out. And McReynolds drops back in punt formation. And that kick is away, and that's going to take a good bounce for the Firebirds inside the 25 and down at about the 21-yard line, and now a flag comes flying in. Centennial will get the football at with 7:22 to play in the 3rd quarter, down 9-0. But something happened, I think, late there against the Firebirds. And that's going to give Centennial some more yardage here, it looks like. So the penalty yardage is going to be walked off against the Firebirds. Centennial is going to start out across the 40-yard line, trailing 9-0. Centennial going to throw the deep ball, and guess what? It's picked off again as Richmond gets another one, and he's on the way down the sideline with some blockers, and Richmond's going to take another one back for the touchdown. Another interception return for a score, the 2nd one of the night for Xavier Richmond. And now a flag down at about the 10-yard line, and we'll check on the penalty marker. Boy, and you would hope it's not a blocking infraction, but it is a block in the back against Chaparral. So the Firebirds will have the football, but will not have the 6 points. They'll start out on offense with 7:06 to play in the 3rd quarter, leading 9-0. Chaparral will start at the Centennial 28-yard line, 1st down 10. And Hampton on the handoff. And Julian is knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to be stopped back at the 30-yard line, a loss of 2. Second and 12 for Chaparral. McLean Driver, the tight end, resets to the left side of the formation. Hampton will throw over the middle, and Richmond slowed down on the play with a little bit of contact, but no flag down.
Hampton's pass incomplete, intended for Richmond.
And it'll be 3rd down and 12. Firebirds lead it 9-0. Three receivers left and one to the right. Back to throw, pass out. Richmond with the catch, but he is hounded immediately as Nunley gets to him. And that's going to be well short of the 1st down.
Tackle by the play by number 2, Kevon Nunley.
And in fact, going to be a loss of a little bit more outside the 30 to about the 32-yard line. 4th down and 14 for the Firebirds. Marshall Whalen, Anthony Padilla, Nano Burrows, John Horton, and Luke Cunningham, the offensive line for Chaparral. Receiver to each side of the field, split backs in the backfield for the Firebirds on 4th and long, and it's Richmond to throw under some pressure, going to roll to the right, looking to run now as he comes up the field, and he is stopped short of the 1st down, and the Coyote defense holds, and Chaparral turns it over on downs. 5:01 to go, 3rd quarter, 9-0 Chaparral. Flags fly. Referee and the umpire both throw them. And it's a false start against Centennial. So 5-yard walk-off against the Coyotes, and it'll be 1st and 15.
Penalty and legal procedure against the Coyotes.
Handoff, and the ball carrier shut down quickly.
Tyler Simpson, the ball carrier for the Coyotes.
Simpson, the ball carrier that time. About a half-yard loss on the play. 2nd down, nearly 16 to go for the Coyotes as they trail by 9 with 4.5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. From Chaparral High School, Todd Garbison for Southwest Sports Network. JV squad will be idle next week. They'll open the road portion of their schedule in 2 weeks on the road at Sunny Slope. And there's a pitch back, and the Chaparral defense in there to get to the ball carrier in a hurry.
Simpson once again the ball carrier. Stopper number 42, Mickey Lloyd.
Lloyd was there along with Michael Schillinger. And now players shaking up on the play for Chaparral, and we'll get a break with 3:55 to go in the 3rd. It's 9-0 Firebirds. Now back to play. Play action. Quarterback under pressure. Heaves it down the field. The pass tipped a couple of times. And it's incomplete. Nearly picked off on the play there as Gifford Garcia had a shot at it. But instead an incomplete pass makes it 4th down. Sam Boatman was the Chaparral player shaken up on that previous play, by the way. He's being checked out. Looks like it's maybe a shoulder injury. He was able to get off the field on his own. Trainer doing some strength and stress tests there to check out the stability of that shoulder, and looks like he's responding pretty well. So we'll see if he makes his way back into the ball game.
Schleier in the punt formation, back deep to receive for the Firebirds, number 20, Coleman McGrew.
Low end over end kick will go out of bounds on the near sideline. And Chaparral's going to end up with pretty good field position at their own 49-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's Chaparral 9 and Centennial nothing. And the handoff goes around the right side, and that's good running room there for the Firebirds as Tooker carries and gets first down yardage as he needed 10 and he gets 11. First and 10, just outside the Centennial 40-yard line. Oh, and there's big pressure in the backfield, and Dallas flies in there to knock down Tooker, and that's going to be a loss back to the 46-yard line. .222 to go, third quarter. Chaparral leads by 9. Receiver to each side of the field on second down. Hampton out of the shotgun, fakes the handoffs, got the middle open, throws it down the field, got a receiver, and the catch made. Then the ball comes out, and it is going to be ruled an incompletion, I believe. Or are they going to give him the catch and then say the ground caused the fumble? It's going to be Chaparral football, it looks like, so they'll give the Firebirds credit for the catch. Michael Schillinger on the catch. Yeah, I said Schillinger earlier, it sounded different on the PA, and I went with that. Now he switched back, so I think it's Schillinger, and if there's a correction to be made, for sure let us know. We'll be happy to do that. First down and 10 to go from about the 12-yard line. 1:27 to go in the third. Now the clock will get going here with the Firebirds coming up to the line. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Split backs in the backfield, and now motion toward the formation, rolling out near side, pass thrown underneath. The catch made down to the 5, trying to get to the goal line, and out of bounds just short of the pylon, I guess. There is also a penalty marker on the play.
You're welcome.
Holian with the catch out of the backfield, but illegal motion, the penalty against Chaparral, and this one will come back. Now this yardage will be walked off against Chaparral and move the ball out to the 17-yard line, where it'll be first down and 15.
Against the Firebirds. Five-yard penalty brings up first and 15.
A warm night here in Scottsdale. This game's kickoff time was pushed back an hour. Most of the freshman and JV games scheduled for 6 o'clock start. This one started at 7. As Hampton's going to the right side, never able to get rid of the football, pressured on the play and knocked down. And he's dropped back outside the 20-yard line, so the Firebirds going the wrong way here as Aki makes the stop for the Coyotes. 43 seconds left in the quarter. The ball back to the 21-yard line. Third down and 19. Oh, second down, I beg your pardon. Second and 19. But because of the heat advisory in the Phoenix area, kickoff time for the freshman game last night and then tonight's JV game, both pushed from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And off comes near side, got another flag down. That's Boatman back in the ball game as he carries. So good to see him back in there. But another penalty called against Chaparral. Zeros on the scoreboard clock, so we'll get this penalty from the official. A scoreless third quarter. Chaparral with a 9-0 lead at halftime, and it looks like that's where they're going to be at the end of the third. Referee still talking with his partners here as we wait to get the call. And we may get an untimed down here. Still no signal from the referee. And maybe he's waiting to talk to a Centennial captain to decide what they want to do. But you can see the Coyote defense coming back on the field. Not all of the officials got the same word because the head linesman over on the far side had the chain crew move. Now they've got to get back.
The Chaparral community would like to thank NYPD Pizza. They were the JV lunch sponsor today. Once again, NYPD
Still
Pizza
no signal from the referee.
9 different Valley locations.
Unless we missed it, and you start to wonder that after a while, but I don't think that he's ever signaled. It was 3rd and 19 from the 21-yard line. Still trying to get the chain squared away on the far side. Firebirds are ready to come up to the line of scrimmage as they have a play called. Now, first game of the season for the junior varsity squads. Figure the officials are kind of getting back into their work as well. Maybe they've worked some games over the last couple of weeks, but this has definitely stretched out quite a bit of time here trying to get squared away on a penalty, and you figure that it can't be that big of an ordeal. There's just one penalty marker down. The question still, I guess, is whether Centennial wants to take the penalty or not. And after all that, it is holding. The penalty is declined, and we hit the end of the third quarter. After 3, Chaparral 9 and Centennial nothing. Well, start of the fourth quarter, and Chaparral will come out to try a field goal. And the kick is knocked through. And on the first play of the quarter, the field goal knocked through. And with 11:56 to play in the football game, it's Centennial trailing Chaparral by a score of 12-0. Sam McReynolds, after kicking a field goal to give Chaparral a 12-0 lead, kicks off. This one bobbled with the Coyotes' 2 players in the kick return position, and they're still able to get it returned out across the 20-yard line. And it will be Centennial football, trailing by a score of 12-0. Centennial gets started, 1st and 10. And ball carrier coming to the left side, and it's Tyler Simpson on the carry. And Simpson up to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 8.